Hi, I'm Debbie Chronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm glad you're joining me today. You can find me at stampwithdeb.com, and I am I'm on Facebook Live every Tuesday at 3 o'clock and Pacific time. And I'm so happy you're here with me today. Let's get started. I have a really fun project for you today. I'm going to use Sweet and Wild. So I recently went to a meeting with my upline, and we did a shoebox swap. So a shoebox swap is where everybody brings a card sample, 2 card samples actually. One goes to whoever's hosting the swap, and then you bring another one that you take home. And so you have 2 samples, and you cut everything for maybe 10 people. So when you come in, you'll get a number. Your number is, let's say your number's 7. So you'll do everything after 7. So you'll start with 8, 9, and then you'll start with 8, 9, 10, and then you'll start over again with 1, 2, 3. Okay, and go up to your card. So you start after your card and you go up to your card. So it's amazing how it always works out. I've seen them, I've done it with 20 people, and you go home with 10 cards. You don't go home with all 20 cards. You go home with 10 cards, but you only cut 10 cards. So it works out amazing no matter how many people you have. And it's fun because you get to see other people's styles. I know I have a style of things that I do, and my upline has a style, and I love her style. It's very much like mine, but it's nice that I get influenced by other styles, or I'm in a sense forced to make other styles because I get hung up in my style. So the one that I did, Terry Wells, who is a sideline of mine, demonstrator, her webpage is Stamp It All, and she had created a card using this Wild and Sweet, and I loved it. It was just such a sweet card, and it would be a great Father's Day card or a birthday card for a guy. So this is the card that I'm going to create today. I'm going to have to move this up so that you guys, I know where, this sets my parameter so I know where I need to work. So, yeah. Okay, and so it's very simple. I have already cut the paper. So I've cut a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of basic black. And let me grab my bone folder here. It's right here. And I'm just going to crease that, burnish that. And then I have a piece of 4.25 by 5. 4.25. No. 5.25 by 4. 5.25 by 4 of the soft succulent. And I have my soft succulent stamp pad right here. And years ago, we would have used a dauber and gone around the edges of this. But nowadays, we use our blending brushes and go around the edges of it. So I'm just going to blend in. I want it dark on the very edge and lighter as I go in so that I get that kind of a dark edge, a muted effect, I guess. Now, if you did this with a brown, it would give you another look, and it would be very pretty. But I chose to do it with the green, and I think that's how we did it when we did the card. So we're just going to brush all the way around the edges. And like I said, we would have used a dauber. For those who don't know what a dauber is, it is a little, I thought I pulled one out. Oh, I did. I left it on my desk. So if you don't know what a dauber is, this is a dauber. It's a little sponge brush, and we would have gone like that, and we would have sponged like that around the edges and gotten the same effect. So I think the dauber's a little bit more intense. You can make it darker with the dauber. Although, if I just keep doing this, it will get darker, won't it? But I don't want the whole edge dark. I just want that very edge dark. Okay, enough of that. Let's close that up. Okay, that will give me this look. Okay, then I have another piece of basic black, which I use the stitched rectangle dies to cut this. Oops, I have all kinds of colors on there, don't I? Let's just clean that off with the dauber brush. With the blending brush. It won't show. And that's going to go right on there. And then this is what I'm going to stamp my little bear on. So he's a pretty big stamp. So I am going to put ink to stamp. I haven't used this stamp yet. So we are going to test it out. Before I stamp it on my paper, I'm going to stamp it on here and just see how it looks. It's super light. So I know that I'm going to need to do this really well. Okay, let's give it a shot. So this little guy is going to go right down here. I want to make sure he fits on my piece of cardstock. And there he is. Now, his little ear is way up at the top. Let's see how he came out. Not bad. Okay, he's okay. So let's close that up. He's a little dark in through here. Well, that's just the way the stamp is, I think. Okay, so I'm going to color this. I'm going to start with my leaves over here and just give them a little bit of color. And this soft succulent stamp. I ordered more Stampin' Seal last week, and I ordered the wrong one. I wanted the regular Stampin' Seal, and I ordered Stampin' Seal Plus. So we're going to use the Plus, because that's what I have. So this is going to just go right on here. It's really a simple card. You could whip out a bunch of these in no time. And then on my green, and I put that on crooked, didn't I? Let's see if I can straighten that up. Okay. Whoa, we don't want that. If I can get this loose on 3 corners, then I can straighten it. There we go. It's better. Okay, and then I'm going to attach that to my card front. Just like that. No bling, guys, because we don't bling, guys. We don't put bling on, guys. I am going to stamp a Happy Father's Day on here. If you wanted to, you could put a cord on there. But I wouldn't go with any gems or... I was thinking even maybe our rock gems. You know what, guys? I'm going to pop this up. No, I'm not. I'm leaving mine down. You can pop it up on dimensionals. I was going to do that, and I forgot. So we'll put this on dimensionals. How about that? So I want this to stay. So I'm going to use 3 dimensionals on this. This little guy. This little set has quite a few cute animals in it. Just going to place this right across there. And then for the inside, I've just done the soft succulent, and I'm not going to sponge that or brush it, but I'm going to place that there. Let's see, because it has 3 different animals. It has the raccoon, the koala. I guess that's a koala. That's what I'm thinking, right? No, yes, it's a koala. And the panda. And then this is just going to go on the inside. And there you are. Very simple.